My name is Demit. I'm a painter based in New York City, and I've been painting for the past 6 years now. And we're here in my studio in New York City. I'd say my first experience painting was when I was young, super young. I was like 4 or 5 years old. My mom was a painter, my dad was a soccer player, so I had a perfect split between the two. But for me, creativity was so ingrained in me. I always had to express things. I was like the crazy kid that was always painting on things, and so that was always my outlet. Living in different cities really has helped me to have a different perspective on creativity and how I create. So I think a lot of the work that I create is really through human connection. The experiences that I've gone through that have shaped my style really come from like a spontaneous, what I'm doing is what I'm getting. And I think it's less about thinking, it's more about feeling. I remember when I first started painting, it was all about technique and trying to create a certain idea of like what I wanted to do, if it was like hyper realistic or I was trying to have something that was super technical. And then I started to just allow myself to feel through the pieces that I was making, and it was so less about it needing to be a certain way, it was just what I was feeling. And so I'd say that's what sort of birthed my current style that I have right now. There's definitely been moments of exhaustion, feeling like quitting, all of the stuff that you feel when you just feel like you've pushed yourself physically to your limits. I'd say craftsmanship is about quality, attention to detail, and intention. Craftsmanship, at least as an artist, is really important, especially because it needs to be authentically something that you want to create. So when I look at the craftsmanship of something, I look at how much attention went into the detail of the piece, and I feel like you can't really fudge some of that stuff. It's all part of the process, and I think, especially as an artist, you can tell when corners are cut. And so I try to do everything that I can when it comes to craftsmanship, because I think that's super important in making a piece that you really want to share. As an artist, when someone stands in front of your work, you want them to feel something. I would hope that they just relate something to the piece, and I feel like that's usually my goal in creating something, is trying to speak from my own experience within myself, and then figuring out what someone else feels towards the experience that I was trying to share. So it's not necessarily about maybe like the technical side, or even if they think it's good or not. I kind of just want to hear the story that they relate to it. That's my biggest goal in creating a piece if someone was standing in front of it. I think the advice that I would give to an emerging artist, or someone that's starting out and wants to be creative, is just to allow yourself to have time. You can't speed up the process of growing a rose. Like, it doesn't matter how much sunshine you have or how much attention you give it, it just takes time.